What is up, Lego gang? Welcome back to another video. Today we're taking a trip to the Trafford Center in Manchester, and it's like 45 minutes out from where we are, and I've got Mrs. Bricker here with me, and we're gonna most importantly go and do some Lego shopping at the Lego store in the Trafford Center, which I believe is like the second biggest one in the UK. It's probably my favourite one. I think last time we went we had a really nice time there with some good stuff. It was a nice place, very big, very clean, and hopefully today we'll be making a rather big purchase. Now, I did go to a couple of other stores in the Trafford Center and saw some Lego bargains, and I'll do a little short video about that later in the week. But as you may have seen from yesterday's video when I revealed the big set that I got, I've probably got a big week of building ahead of me. Now, there will be video footage from my wife's phone interjected throughout the video, and just in case you notice a little drop off in quality, but I was grateful to have captured some of these moments from her perspective. It'll certainly add something, particularly at the end when I'm picking up the rather big set. Plenty of Disney as you go into the store on the right hand side, and Snow White's cottage is nicely displayed. This was my favourite display, to be honest with you. Rivendell in the giant bauble that is usually used for Disney or for Christmas. And as you go down the right hand side, the Star Wars section, always really well stocked. However, it wasn't stocked with the one set that I had come for, and more on that later. I was impressed, however, with some of the display cases, and as usual, a load of key rings. And I think Mrs. Bricker was after the Minnie Mouse one. Here's something that I did pick up. It's the Iron Man brickhead, and I did have to have a look at that controversial 8-in-1 Batman brickhead. The Spider Tank droid is one that I'm still yet to grab, and it is retiring at the end of the year, so I may well grab it, but only for that Bo-Katan figure, if I'm being totally honest. Harry Potter, again, really well stocked. Nice display of some of the new sets there with the Buckbeak and the buildable Mandrake. And, you know, you're sensing a theme throughout this video, which is that the shelves are always really well stocked, and that's what I was alluding to in the car. And one set that I might have to grab, despite having no real interest in the Lego City, is that Lego van. I think it's a really nice set, and one that would sort of be a nice little extra on one of my shelves for sure. This set I haven't seen much of from the back, but I love the fact that you could see it from the other side, which is of course the Barad-dûr set. And certainly one that I would like to get eventually, but I feel as though Rivendell is probably the one that I would have to grab first. But look how good the Eye of Sauron looks there. And you also had Bumblebee and the TIE Interceptor in the window. And I did make a small purchase from the Lego store, which was of course that Iron Man brickhead. And I was disappointed that the set I was after wasn't in the Lego store, but however, I do have a very odd knowledge of Lego sets and where they can be found in different retailers, and I happen to know that John Lewis here in the UK was one of the two retailers that also had the Mos Eisley Cantina, and that is a spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't seen yesterday's video about the set that I picked up. And that is literally me picking it up from my wife's POV. And again, plenty of sets in John Lewis, but nothing on sale at all. And some prices were slightly more inflated. I did think these were quite cool, though, and try to convince Mrs. Bricker they'd be good in the house. Plenty of Harry Potter, including the new Great Hall, which also had a spider on. And a lot of these sets that had spiders on had a lot of scarring and damage on them. And it doesn't look great, but it did allow me to grab 10% off the cantina at the point of purchase, which I was really grateful for, and also kind of made up for the fact that I wouldn't be getting my insiders points as a result. I've been procrastinating getting this set for a number of years now, and I can't wait to get it built, and I'll be building it in a series of short videos on the channel over the next couple of days, so make sure you are following or subscribed so you don't miss any of the Lego Star Wars goodness coming over the next couple of weeks.